9 Tips to save time in your work. Entrepreneurs and self-employed workers have surely happened to you that you wanted the days to have more than 24 hours to have time to finish your work. But have you ever wondered if you can't change the way you work or your organization of the day to move forward more efficiently? Discover our 9 tips and tricks to save time in your work, to be able to do more, to enjoy, and to stress less. 1. Make lists. The first thing to do in your day is to write down everything you need to do. You will clearly see the workload that awaits you. For lists, everyone has their own method: on a piece of paper, Post-its, on their computer, with a simple and free tool such as Evernote. Find what suits you best. 2. Determine priorities and emergencies if you want to save time in your work. Once you've established your list, it's important to know in which order you're going to proceed. Determine priority tasks by distinguishing between their urgency, set deadlines, and their importance. 3. Group similar tasks. You will be more efficient if you group to-dos from the same category at the same time. Block yourself a certain number of hours to make your calls, for example, another block of hours for processing your emails, another for sorting papers, etc. 4. Delegate. As we have explained in previous articles, it can be very useful to delegate certain tasks. You will save time, improve efficiency, and improve the quality of work. For this, there are, for example, virtual assistants. 5. Use the right tools. There are more and more free tools and applications to help you work more efficiently daily and better manage your business. So, find such tools that would help you to save time in your work. 6. Stay focused. We know it is very easy to get distracted, even more so if you work from home, whether it is too many hours spent on the internet, social networks, or on the phone, too long discussions with colleagues, television, or even household chores. In short, there are many sources of distraction. To deal with it and stay focused, create a ritual for yourself. Focus on one task at a time and do just that. You can turn off your phone if necessary. Turn off the alerts announcing the arrival of a message. Don't check your inbox too often. Plus, set yourself a limit and a few breaks during the day when you can surf the internet. 7. Take breaks. Yes, cuts are important to be more efficient. To maintain a high level of productivity, do not hesitate to allow yourself a few moments when you do something other than work, a micro nap, a few steps to stretch your legs, stretching, minutes on the internet, and social networks. It's up to you to see what suits you best. 8. Don't procrastinate. Everything is said in the title. Respect the deadlines that you have set for yourself, and do not put off what you have planned to do until the next day or later. 9. Say no. You may be tempted to say yes to all contracts offered by clients. But learn to say no if you feel like it is too much for you and the workload is getting too much. You risk saturating and doing your job poorly. Better to take fewer mandates but do them correctly so that your client will call on you again. In conclusion, I advise you to appreciate all the tips to save time in your work. By following my recommendations, you will certainly save time in your work, but also and above all, peace of mind. If you keep a friend's call between 2 dates when you only have a few minutes to spare, you are not enjoying that moment of relaxation. On the other hand, if you offer to call him back when leaving the office, you will have infinitely more pleasure in chatting with him. If you learn to refuse an extra task when your week is already very busy, you will avoid a dose of stress and you will complete the scheduled missions with more calm and attention. Tidying up your desk, establishing your weekly schedule, and crossing off every task you get are all great ways to build self-confidence. Going home in the evening, reuniting with your family and being able to forget the work that awaits you the next day because you will have taken the time to prepare it the day before is an infallible recipe for giving precious moments to your spouse and your children. Read more at motivatedspartans.com.